Hey everyone, and welcome back to Metal Nights with the Metal Coach. We're talking about all things rock, hard rock, and heavy metal. On tonight's episode, we are diving into my favorite band of all time with Stryper's Unforgivable off their brand new album, When We Were Kings. Let's get into it. Let's roll. Welcome back to the show, everyone. I'm your host, Steven, the Metal Coach Ollie, and let's go ahead and introduce Stryper to you. You have Michael Sweet on lead vocals, and he's also rhythm guitar player and lead guitar player. You have Oz Fox on lead rhythm guitars. You have Perry Richardson on the bass, and you have the visual timekeeper Robert Sweet on drums. So let's stop the talk. Let's get into the rock, and let's check out this track right now. Let's go. Man, I absolutely love this track. This has been one of my favorites that came off of When We Were Kings. And I think it's just a mid-up-tempo melodic hard rock anthem. Man, let's go ahead and dive into it. Let's break it down Metal Coach style. Let's go. Okay, let's go ahead and open up the breakdown of this track, and let's go ahead and talk about the legendary Michael Sweet's vocals. To me, just freaking brilliant. To me, he seems to get better and better every album. His vocals, to me, have aged well. He still sounds killer live, which is just freaking brilliant. I saw him back last year in Arlington, Texas, here down in the DFW area, and he was brilliant. I love how he always sings from the soul, and he gives you that classic melodic power that he's been well known for over 40 years now. His tone is razor sharp. His phrasing is brilliant. And then when he hits that chorus, man, he just freaking soars. I think on this song, you get a little bit of Rob Halford with a little bit more control and power to his vocals, if that makes sense. As always, freaking brilliant. He's one of the greatest of all time in the heavy metal genre. You can put money on it right now. He is brilliant. Okay, on this part, let's go ahead and talk about the chorus. I think it is a freaking brilliant chorus. And it is, to me, Stryper doing what Stryper does best, giving that hooky sing-along chorus, which they've done since 1984. I love the layered and harmonized vocals in the chorus, and it just gives you a hook that you want to scream from the mountaintops, and lyrics that just cut you deep there. It is personal. Is to forgive, the unforgivable means we live, and healing begins to show. You feel the weight of the lyrics, and it makes you think. This is a chorus that will make you want to throw up your fist and shout and rock out. Man, brilliant chorus. So let's go ahead and continue to get into this track. I will come back and break down some more. Let's get going.
The poison of hate.
Okay, man, there's a reason why this band has been my favorite for the past 40 years. And this song shows why. I love these guys. I love this track. It's freaking brilliant. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about one of the best rhythm sections in rock and roll with Perry Richardson on the bass and Robert Sweet, the visual timekeeper, on the drums. Perry Richardson's bass playing is just freaking brilliant as always. And like I've said before, he just brings a different element to the band that they've not had before. And I think that is his way he plays the bass. His bass lines are groovy and they're intricate and they just really rumble the bottom end. And I love how they made sure he is heard, which is something Stryper didn't really do in the 80s that with Tim Gaines. They kind of hid his bass playing a little bit, which was kind of a disappointment for me. Bass players need a little love too. And I think Perry's tone on this track is beefy, it's thick, it's punchy, and really adds a ton of depth and power to the song. Now, Robert Sweet on the drums, the visual timekeeper, freaking brilliant as always. Man, he hits the skin so hard, you can feel it in your chest, and he never disappoints. I love it when I go to see them live, and you can feel it when he hits that bass. You can just feel it vibrate in your chest, and it's brilliant. His drumming drives this track along like a tank. You got the killer double kicks at the perfect moment in time, and you get those killer and timely lead fills just add depth and power to the track. These guys are one of the best. There's a reason why. They are freaking brilliant. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and finish up the track. I think we're about to get into the guitar solo, and then I'll come back and break the song down for the rest of the way. Let's get it going right now. Let's go. Man, oh man, oh man. That's why I love this band. And man, that last part of the song was brilliant. And this is my favorite part of the song is when I get to talk about the guitar work. And man, when you're talking about the guitar work of one of the best guitar duos to ever come off the Sunset Strip with Michael Sweet and Oz Fox, man, is always a thrill and an honor. Stryper always has brought that dual guitar attack, and it's so right there up front, and you can feel it. They're great at what they do. Michael and Oz are brilliant as always. The riffs are heavy, and you have that galloping mid-tempo chug, and it's got bite, and it's got power, and it's got energy. Man, and I love the little lead fill pieces that they throw in throughout the track. It just gives it a little bit different element to it, and actually gives it a little bit of an Iron Maiden feel, if you know what I'm saying. And then when that solo hits, man, it is a shred meets melody clinic. Both guitars bring something different to the track, but are both just brilliant. The first part of the solo, it's Michael Sweet. He brings that killer phrasing, and you get that melodic run down the fretboard, which is just brilliant. And then Oz comes in with this killer melodic phrasing that he has on his own, And then he has some killer runs that he makes his own as well. Great freaking solo from two of the best to ever do it. Hands down, period. So guys, why is this track so brilliant? And why is it a standout track on When We Were Kings? To me, Stryper is still swinging that hammer, and Unforgivable is the proof. They have riffs that rip, vocals that soar, and a conviction that hits harder than ever. They bring the thunder and the righteous fire, and it is freaking brilliant. So what did you think of Unforgivable by Stryper off the album When We Were Kings? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your take and your favorite moments from this song. Let's go. Guys, before you leave today, please smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you never miss another epic episode of Metal Nights with the Metal Coach. We're building this channel brick by brick with pure metal and your voice, and I need to hear from you. If you love what I'm doing and want to keep this metal train rocking and rolling, please check out my merch store, grab something cool to rep the channel, or hey, throw me a little support via buy me a cup of coffee, or join me on Patreon for exclusive content and the power to request what we react to next on the channel. I want to thank you always for joining me tonight. And remember, guys, keep it fun, keep it metal, crank up something loud today, keep that metal flame burning, and never let anyone make you feel afraid. Keep it metal, guys. Take care. I'll see you soon.